it says by the third shot you're gonna like it, so I don't believe them. All right, here we go. Shot one.
What's that your ingredient?
Oh, it's chestnut flour, just ground chestnuts. Pretty bland ingredient. It smells more like chestnuts than it does taste, I think. It's a little lumpier. It's a little more moisture. You have to really kind of work with it and kind of work it through to make it fine. You know, other than that, it's pretty similar. It's good for us as gluten-free, so a lot of people use it for pastas, like chestnut pastas. In baking, it provides a nuttiness. It's really nice.
Do you use a lot of alternatives to flour?
Yeah, only alternatives. We can't use wheat flour, so we use a lot of quinoa flour and potato starch, and a lot of rice flour, a lot of gums, guar gum and xanthan gum and things like that. I'm doing chestnut spätzle today, and we've done that before, just experimenting here, just to see how it worked out, and it worked really well. So it was kind of nice that we got that ingredient, so we kind of knew what we were going to do beforehand. We could have done a pasta, which would have been pretty easy, but I think it's more interesting to do some spätzle. So this is rillette. That was confit. I whipped it with a bunch of duck fat, some Activa, meat glue, rolled it in plastic wrap, and blanched it and set it. So it's like nice and hard. You can work with it pretty well. Put the oven at like 450. I'm gonna sear one side. I'm gonna flip it over to the other side and throw it in the oven. Crisp it up a little bit. Texture's nice, and it's totally cold, so I definitely have to warm it up. It doesn't take very long. It's so much fat, it just kind of happens fast. But it's probably getting close, so I'm gonna start the spätzle now.
So were you at Schwa when we shot there?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking after I saw you.
I was there. I was really drunk. Thanks, Scott. Let it get hot. I'm gonna do the spätzle. I'm gonna do maple pickled mustard seeds, and I'm gonna add pea tendrils at the end. That's gonna be kind of like the chestnut flour part of the dish. I've got some blueberries that have been just kind of hanging out. It's maple pickled mustard seeds. Blueberries. And the pea tendrils. This is the praline. I'm just gonna kind of roll this.
So what's in the praline?
Chestnut, like candied chestnuts, sugar, some almond flour, and sage. That's pretty much it.
Why almond flour, not chestnut flour?
It's not as moist, and it helps me get that texture so I can actually roll it. This is a huckleberry puree. Just a little bit of the spätzle down. We're gonna add rillette. This is a little torchon we made.
I tried to find it.
This is dehydrated duck skin. Chestnut pesto we made with sage. This is like living watercress. This is a chestnut honey and lime vinaigrette. I get it a little bit in the praline, but it's definitely more like the smoky nuttiness, not quite chestnut. It probably could be other nuts. But it's good. I mean, it definitely works. It definitely is there. Tamale, it's lobster liver. It's like all the green shit you get inside of a lobster when you clean it. He's probably gonna come up with something awesome.